This is Mount Marvelous. These are the rambly babblings of a middle-aged man. Because this is Bunzy's Vlog! Hurrah! Yes. Do I go for 1834134 or do I go for 9045330? The choices are unbelievable. I just don't know which one to do. Hello and welcome back to Bunzy's Vlog. Yes, we've been gone a long time, but we're back. And you find me reading the Argos catalogue. Yes, just trying to find some ideas for Christmas, because as you know, it's almost Christmas. Why, it's only August. Yeah, so Bunzy's Vlog. I haven't done one for a while, have I? I've been quite busy, you know, with my international jet-setting lifestyle, and really I've just been playing video games on our other channel, Marvelous Gamers. But it's time. It's the school summer holidays, and in case you don't know, I actually work in a school. I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable. Firstly, that I've got gainful employment, and secondly, that I'm allowed to work in a school. And I'm off on holidays at the moment. I'm off on my summer holidays. And I was thinking to myself, what should I do this vlog on? And then I got an email. I did. I got an actual email from a man who called himself Mark 298746, or whatever the number was. Let's just call him Mark 298746. And he said, Bunzy, Bunzy, you do a lot of vlogs. You haven't done one for a while, but I've got a vlog for you. And so I emailed back saying, yeah, whatever, what is it? And he said, I want you to confess something. Because everyone's got a dark secret, haven't they? Everyone's got a dark secret. What's your dark secret, Bunzy? Tell me, I wish to know. I don't know who he is. You know, maybe Mark is Satan, or maybe he's some demigod. I don't know. Or maybe he's just a man who hasn't got anything better to do, really, than sort of bother people. Bother people, asking them to confess. I don't know. But I thought about it, and actually, I do have a confession. So here I am, you know, in the lounge of Marvelous Towers, sat next to the goldfish. They don't have names. They don't have names because, you know, my son Strongbaldy, as you already know from the gaming channel, when he's not gaming, he tends to keep fish. And, you know, I don't want to offend anyone here, but the thing with fish is they tend to die quite regularly. They have a habit of doing it. I mean, each fish only does it once. It's not really a habit, but generally fish die quite often. But these ones here, we've got about 5 of them. They've lasted quite a while. But, you know, I thought it would be nice to do a little vlog next to the fish, do my little confessional. Seems by some holy reason they've managed to last. I thought, what am I going to confess about, though? And then I realised. Lidl. Yeah, Lidl. That's what I'm going to do a confession on. And I want to confess about something that happened the other day in Lidl. Yes, Lidl, or as I like to call it, the Eastern European heaven. Because, you know, they do sell some strange products, don't they? Marvellous place, marvellous. You can go in for a bottle of milk, a crash helmet, a skateboard, and a fishing rod. Not where you want to go to do your weekly shop, but if you want, you know, a bottle of milk, a crash helmet, a skateboard, and a fishing rod, that's the place to go, Lidl. Great value for all the family. Pretend you're in Eastern Germany, behind the wall. So I went in there the other day, because I live quite near Lidl. I live in Enfield, and something bad happened. Yeah. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking shoplifting. Have you been shoplifting, Bunzy? No, I haven't. Haven't shoplifted it? No, I don't know how you say it. It's probably shoplifted. Shoplifted, Ed. I don't know. But I haven't shoplifted. To be honest, I've never really deliberately shoplifted. I was in town with my mum once, and my little sister. I don't know if it was deliberate or not, because she was in a pushchair at the time, but she grabbed some wool from a branch of Woolworths while she was in a pushchair and just started unravelling it as my mum sort of walked out of Woolworths, kind of walking up the street. My mum didn't realise. It kind of went all the way up the street. So she did a bit of shoplifting. In fact, she's not a shoplifter anymore. In fact, she's a manager of an art shop up near Buckingham, Hobbycraft. Hello, how are you? Yes, that's what she does now. Her life of crime seems to be over. But something did happen in Lidl. And what happened was this. I did what I normally do, pop round Lidl, grab some bottles of milk, because I needed some milk, only one bottle. They do a big 6 bottle, 1.48, 6 pints, lovely. Cheaper than Tesco's or Waitrose, not that I wish to complain. It's not an advert, is it, for Lidl, even though Lidl is brilliant. Saves a flight to Western or Eastern Germany, it's marvellous. But anyway, I went and got me milk, and I picked up some mineral water, and then I went to the tills. Now the problem, and I don't know if this is a problem in all Lidls, because I've only ever been in the one that's right near me, but the problem with the one that's right near me is it doesn't matter how busy the place is, usually there's only one person on the till. And so I got to the tills, I was probably about 10 people back. I had about 6 bottles of water under one arm and a 6 pint of milk under the other arm. Got to the till, loads of people in front of me. Now, the till next to us, there was a cashier sitting at it. And everyone was looking across because it said till closed, right? And what this cashier was doing was basically, he had these rubber gloves, because for some reason they wear rubber gloves in Lidl. Don't know why, but they do. He had these rubber gloves on. He was basically just taking them off and putting them on again. And he did this 10, 15 times. Now, he could see people were waiting. I was waiting. Other people were waiting. This poor girl who was on the other till, she was working her buttocks off. She really was. Poor girl. Oh, I don't know if she's poor, but she works in Lidl, so I'm guessing she is. She's working really hard, and a lot of customers were starting to get angry because he wasn't doing anything. And eventually, being the big mouth that I am, as you already know, I sort of called across, "Excuse me, mate, are you going to open another till, please? Are you?" At which point he went, "Yeah, in a minute, I'm putting my gloves on." Now, he put his gloves on and off about 10 times. To be honest, I was getting a bit annoyed by this, and so was everyone else. And this is my confessional. At that point, I said to him, "So you don't care then about the shoplifting?" And he went, "What?" I said, "You don't care about the shoplifting then?" He said, "What shoplifting?" And I said, "Well, whilst you've been doing that 10 times, a bloke's just ran out of a bottle of whiskey." And he went, "What?" At that point, he jumped up from his till and he ran out the shop. I'm not proud of it because, as far as I know, I mean, it could have happened, but as far as I know, nobody had actually just shoplifted a bottle of whiskey. But I was so annoyed, it just came out of my head. It came out of my mouth. I couldn't do anything about it. This bloke, he literally ran out the shop, this shop assistant, and just ran off up the road. Now, I don't know who he was after. He was probably after the imaginary shoplifter with the bottle of whiskey. And I'm going to say now, the shoplifter didn't exist, mate. I said that because I was annoyed because you weren't doing anything. And I just hope, beyond hope, really, that when you ran off out the shop, you didn't jump on the first person you saw in the street who had a bottle of whiskey. Because we live in Enfield, there's a lot of drunks around. Chances are you'd probably find 6 or 7 people with a bottle of whiskey in that street alone. Hope that didn't happen. Hope you didn't get beaten up or arrested for attacking a person, who had a bottle of whiskey. I hope you're living your life happily, still working in Lidl. You haven't lost your job, haven't been made homeless. I just wanted to say I kind of lied about the shoplifter because you weren't doing anything. We all wanted serving. Maybe we can all learn a lesson from this. Maybe in future I won't make up shoplifters that don't exist. Maybe in the future you won't put your gloves on